internet is just full of idiots, man. You know, you have a whole bunch of people now that comes to the internet, they just grift to make money. Or, you know, a lot of times people tune in just to be entertained. Like, they like to see just a bunch of garbage and trash, and it's entertainment. So, you know, we talk about Vlad TV, we talk about Adam 22, and we call them the N-word needers, right? You know, a lot of times they use things that go on in the black community, and they've made millions of dollars based off of the underbelly of our culture, right? Things that we're trying to get away from are things that they run to, and they glorify it and put it all on, put it out to the world, and they make a whole bunch of money. Well, now we got this new thing where these guys are creating content where they're going on to these podcasts. Adam 22 is going on to these podcasts, and they're, you know, he's been asked all kinds of weirdo questions, all kinds of crazy questions, and then he eventually he gets up and he walks off, right? Check it out.
Somebody asked, what's your price?
Price for what?
Not sure. That's just one of the questions. Somebody said, are you okay to come out of the closet? It's going to be okay. What do you have a comment for that one or not? Nothing to say? Somebody asks why you ask them to pull their pants down. They're only 10 years old. Did you do that?
No.
Somebody said, that one is really nasty. They said you should die because your life is meaningless. What do you have to comment back to them?
I'm in. I don't really have a comment. Kinda.
We'll just keep doing it. We'll do only a couple more minutes of this segment on Instagram Live. Are you enjoying this segment so far?
No, I think I'm going to go. I'm kind of bored.
You're leaving?
Yeah, I'm bored.
Somebody asked, what do you think of Have you ever slept with a man?
Okay. I'm done.
Done?
Yeah. Appreciate you guys, though.
How much would somebody have to pay you to sleep with a man? Is there a set amount of money?
So that video was like from a year ago. You got Edward Scissorhands over there asking a whole bunch of questions, and Ed Grimley sitting next to him. So you got Edward Scissorhands, Ed Grimley, and Adam 22 all sitting there together. Like for a lot of you younger people, you might not know who they are, but look them up, right? All at, you know, and they asking Adam questions, and it's just a whole bunch of weirdo stuff, man. And look at the questions that they was asking, right? You know darn well in our culture, like the money that Adam's making off our culture, we don't even talk like that. We don't, like, can you imagine being at the barbershop and you asking another black man how much money will it cost for him to sleep with another man and all kinds of, like that, like what? It's just like something they think is funny. But again, I think that Adam and them, they orchestrate this kind of stuff because they got 1.something million views off of that video. So now he goes on, that was a year ago. So now he goes on to this other podcast where they've seen the views of the guy, so they start to emulate this kind of stuff, right? So now he goes on to this other podcast and they start asking him all kinds of weird questions like this.
I hired the world's most famous lie detector examiner to hook up Adam 22 to reveal whether or not he truly stands by his controversial decisions. As a genuine fan of Adam, my only goal was to invite him on the show and make him laugh. And I was able to do just that, but unfortunately one particular question changed the whole energy of the room. I wasn't going to put this video out since Adam asked me not to. So enjoy. Your slogan for No Jumper has always been the coolest podcast in the world. Do you feel that by you occupying your environment with the wrong people, that's what's turned it into the complete opposite of that?
Who are the uncool people?
Well, you had 8 hosts leave, you know, and then you had that lawsuit. And those in particular were, in my opinion, the 2 biggest factors as to why you went dirt poor broke.
We're not dirt poor broke. That's inaccurate. To be honest, what you said in terms of like taking the position or the platform that I created and then allowing all these other random people to sort of like come on and have a voice on the platform in some ways has kind of like muddied the platform itself, because sometimes when I reach out to interview people, they think that it's all about gang violence because they saw some of the past hosts or whatever getting into, you know, violent altercations on camera. But at the same time, I am proud of the fact that I've put on so many people, but quite often I've gotten to see the negative side of putting other people on.
So he talks about the lawsuit that Adam went through. Now, for years, we've complained about Adam's content, and he would have these gangbangers on. And I would call out LA like, yo, wait a minute. Why y'all going on to Adam 22's channel to talk about gang activity on the dead homies and on the set, cuz, and all kinds of stuff? It's just weird. It was weirdo stuff and watered down, right? So, after the lawsuit, because what happened with Loose Cannon and those guys that happened on the set where they allegedly supposed to have beat some guys up, you got Rap 100 up there. It just turned into a crap show. I remember he had the pimp dude on there. Like, it was just a bunch of weirdos on there. So this guy, he asked that specific direct question, but at some point, he started getting personal. He starts going into Adam 22's personal life. Now, to me, Adam don't really have a personal life, and I'll explain that in a minute. But he started really going into things that maybe could be offensive.
I heard through someone who knows you very well that you are a very generous man.
I don't know about that, but okay.
You're so generous that you share your wife.
I do sometimes for porn, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very I think that's the most generous thing you can do.
Thank you. I don't think any of the other men that I've ever allowed her to sleep with have ever said that to me, so thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Now, how much meth does someone have to smoke to let someone else f their wife?
I only done meth one time in my life.
So it just takes one time.
I think the meth thing and then allowing my wife to sleep with other men on camera 9 years later were largely unrelated.
I want to ask you some questions about Lena.
Yes.
But I just want to make sure you're telling me the truth.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to bring in my friend. Hey, John, do you recognize who this man is?
No.
He's the world's most famous lie detector examiner.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Hello, John.
John, this is Adam 22 from the No Jumper podcast.
Hello, John.
So he's just going to hook you up just to ensure that you're telling the truth.
So first and foremost, listen to the music. Listen to the music that's being played, right? And then they bring in a lie detector test, right? But I don't know why they would have to bring in a lie detector test. It ain't nothing to lie. This guy, he lends his wife out to black dudes with torpedo dicks to come in and boat race and power drive his wife while he watch. He likes to watch his wife get completely dismantled by these black dudes with forearms. And he's turned on by it. Like, she getting torpedoed and everybody's watching it, right? Everybody, all these black dudes bigger than him. So he has to be turned on by it more than she is. More than she is. It's just crazy, like double, quadruple pause, right? But this show is like, they bring these people on. They bring these people on to see how far they can push you before you walk off, right? But I don't understand with him because he don't hide nothing. Like, he offers his wife up, right? But listen, so they put the thing on him to see if he's lying, and it went forward like this.
That your name is Adam John Grand Maison.
Yes.
True. Big house, right?
Yeah.
In French.
Yeah. Thank you.
Lena, she does a sex scene with another man, but not with any man, but with a
black man?
Professional porn star. What the
yeah, that is also accurate.
True. Do you or do you not regret allowing Lena to sleep with Jason Love?
I absolutely do not regret that. I don't even know if I believe that this thing is plugged in, but...
Blood, sweat, forward breathing, upper breathing. I've been testing since the 1980s.
Well, okay. Maybe there's something that I don't know that I've been holding on to.
Did you enjoy watching the scene with Lena and Jason Love?
Yeah, I haven't really tuned into most of the scenes that she's done since then. Sometimes I'll see the trailer on Twitter and I'll watch the 30-second version, but haven't really cared enough to sit and watch the 40-minute version or whatever. So yeah, when she first did it, we were kind of all caught up in the hype of the whole thing going viral and stuff, and we did kind of watch it and bang while watching it.
So let's unpack this. The black man basically has nothing. right? This W man, he's a multi-millionaire. He's living the American dream. He has millions of dollars. He's making it off of black people. He has a wife. He has a big house. He has everything, right? But he's turned on and would rather watch his wife get torpedoed by a black man with a tire arm between his legs, walking around with a baby leg. He's turned on by that, right? To the point where he wants to get off, have it playing while he's getting with his wife. Like these people are weirdos. Like, how you even get it up watching this black guy just completely boat race your wife to the point where it's farting and everything. She just like this. And then when they do the interview, she's saying that there's all kinds of extra energy that she can't even have him around because she don't know what she might do. And then, y'all remember when she said that it took her 3 days to recover because she was sore? Then she did the one with the other dude, Hollywood Cash, right? These dudes walking around with their Johnsons hanging over their shoulders. Like these people are weirdos, man. Like I don't know nobody. And then, y'all know I'm putting more emphasis on it to be funny, but I'm just saying, like, we don't belong around like a lot of these people, man. No, we don't. Like, I don't know no black man that's gonna offer up his wife to watch his wife just get completely dismantled by some other black dude bigger than you, making her make all kinds of noises you could never let her make. She just going wild, and you gonna watch it and be turned on by it? Come on, man. We ain't the same as these dudes, man. We not the same. I'm sorry. We not. But it gets worse.
Yeah, so.
I would like to talk to you about now. Can we do that?
I don't joke around about that.
Fine. Why do you think that the majority of men wouldn't allow their wives to do the types of things that you allow Lena to do?
I think we're open-minded.
But would you agree that the only thing that's became more open is Lena's clam?
Okay. I mean,
or is it
something about the word clam? Yeah, her vagina has maintained the majority of the pre-Jason Love tightness.
No, I think the only thing that's still tight is the devil's grip on her soul, I would say at this point, right?
Her soul has not been in any way affected by her porn career.
Is that objectively true?
Can we talk about something else?
I do have a lot of more questions. They're all about Lena. There's about 21 more questions.
Okay. I don't know, like, why you like flew out to the other side of the country just to give me a hard time about my wife and to sit this creepy bisexual black guy next to me and to weird me out.
I'll give you a hard time.
True.
I told y'all this was fake, bro. Like, they do this kind of, like, then he said he got this creepy black dude. Y'all know he's part of that community. He talking about some, I'll give you a hard time, right? And then he gets up and walks out. It's fake because, like, he's doing this stuff for content, right? So he says the guy flies over. He just has questions about his woman. He wants to ask him about his woman, right? 21 questions. And I just, like, I don't know, man. I don't know how you even, you bangers, you guys even go up there. A lot of you guys got to be switch hitters, man. You ain't the 80s and the 90s dudes from LA because you wouldn't go nowhere near no Adam 22 like that, right? Nowhere near, like being around this type of dude. They was asking him how much money would take for him to go sleep with another man. Well, if he's willing to offer up his wife, right? Like he said, everything has a price. So he might not be taking it, but he definitely probably will give it, right, for the right amount of money. Shit, a lot of you out there go give it for the right amount of money. Y'all don't have no integrity. A lot of y'all out there lack integrity. And if you can keep it a secret, man, you'll do all kinds of stuff for some money, some strange things for some change, right? Man, we just live in a time where all integrity and everything is gone, man. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all think this was a skit and it was fake? One thing we do know, like he said, the only thing that's open is his wife's clam. Like, man, but again, like, we laugh at that, we think it's funny, but that goes, listen, I'm gonna say something in all seriousness. When you psychoanalyze this video and you deal with the W man, The only thing we have going for us is our penis, not our intelligence. The head below the belly, but not the one above the neck. That's the way that they view us. Their women view us for pleasure, but they go to their man to get things done within society. So you come in there, we walking in with this torpedo and rocket ship, and we just go ham. But he's monetizing it, and he made more money off of Jason Love's, than Jason Love did, because he put it out to the world and made all kinds of money off of it. So I'm telling black men, we got to be more intelligent than that, man. Like, we got to stop playing ourselves, right? This is the way that they view us. So yeah, she'll split them cheeks open, spread them cheeks open for you, but they making a whole bunch of money off of you, man. Off of you. And they sending it out to the world so a whole bunch of other W men can watch it and be turned on by it. Because they more turned on by Jason Love than leaning the plug. This thing is, man, listen, this thing is diabolical. But let me know what you guys think. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.